What is up, everyone? It is I, Psycho Blue, conductor of the Hype Train, Mr. Hype Gems, hashtag Crosswires, hashtag Streetfighterxtekken. I have a special first to 10 doubleheader for you this lovely Sunday afternoon before I spend the rest of my week preparing for Combo Breaker, of which I am a tournament organizer officially for TMNT Cross Justice League Turbo. So I've been talking about this on and off the last few weeks. I don't see it here. Sorry about that. Let me pull up the ad real quick, then we'll go to our next event. Hold on. I thought I had this. It is... Yeah, 1 second, guys. Where is it? Never mind. Anyway, so I will be at Combo Breaker as the official tournament organizer for TMNT Cross Justice League Turbo. But before I do want to get some Streetfighterxtekken underway with you. I will not hold up much more of your time. This is going to be a first to 10. First up will be ZombieKayneWest and OGCornflakes, and after that will be Scrubs versus you and Phantom Striker. I am going to pull things up right now, so hang tight, everybody. I'm deciding how to best do this. I think I know what to do. Okay, we are ready to begin. Thank you for your patience. First up in our doubleheader will be ZombieKayneWest and OGCornflakes. Alrighty guys, let's get ready to cross the line! And my speakers are really loud today, I have to turn them down, but no worries. Let me get the names set up. We have OGCornflakes right here on the left, and ZombieKayneWest on the right. Zombie had a decent showing at the last Pandora's Mayhem tournament a week or so ago, but it is time for us to see how he does in a longer set against OGCornflakes, who didn't participate last time as he had to work. So I want to give him a chance to show off his Vega Bryan team and show the progress he has made. See, I remember when I first faced Cornflakes, I got him confused with Zombie because both of them play Vega. At first, I thought it was Zombie playing a new team, then I realized it's a different person. Because they play very similar, but to be fair, there's only so many ways you can play Vega. You have to be very spacing and footsie dependent with him because of his range and the long recovery of his moves when he does try to lunge out at you. It's going to be important to see which of these players figure out how to neutral jump heavy kick with Vega first. It was something that I was giving Zombie a lot of grief about the last time I watched him play in Pandora's Mayhem. Oh no, that's probably going to be... Oh, it's not! He gets second chance. But he didn't link. Yeah, in this game, it's harder to link light into heavy compared to... light into medium for Vega compared to other games. That was a nerf specific for 2013 because Tatsunoko got away with it too much in the vanilla version. First blood is going to go to Cornflakes. And bear with me. In between, I'm going to have the veil up so I don't give away too much of what goes on. Anyway, Cornflakes is up 1-0. There's a first to 10, so even though you saw a couple of those matches in the queue, that doesn't mean that Cornflakes will run away with it per se. That means like the first 5 matches may go a certain way, but the first 10, a lot of things can happen. A lot of matches can be played. Up to 19 matches can be played in the first of 10, which is kind of a slog. That's a big endurance test. I remember having a first 10 with Hazama after I won Evo and I lost 10-1. I got it back at him the Evo after when I dealt perfect him in tournament, but at the same time, first 10's different. It's not terrible to have Vega Brian. Even though Brian is much better as a point character, his high damage explosiveness does help him if he wants to play Anchor. And he has good synergy with a lot of characters as well, thanks to having the Snake Pit and the Fisherman Upper. So Vega, as you saw, can take advantage of that float state that comes after the Snake Pit, which is the spinning punches. Just be careful to have your boost not blocked, otherwise that's nice. So he's finally missed the juggle, that stinks. So Brian's EX Rekka is armored and it is safe on block. So there's a lot of benefits to using it, which is another reason why Brian is anchored. That's the worst idea, because he is a little bit meter hungry to use his best tools. That being a big one. Ooh, okay. You have to block both, unfortunately. So the Snake Pit also allows the partner to come in for an oncoming mix. In that case, Ken flinched, and that's what happened. I really like the colors on Vega here. The blue skin and the gold armor. I had a monster once in my Power Rangers fanfics I had designed that. Such a good color scheme. So I don't blame for using it for that. Guilty Gear. You're on the wrong stream, a whoop! Good to see you, though. No Tag 2 just yet, unfortunately. That'll be CEO, but I do want to get some Tag 2 footage at Combo Breaker. I did my schedule open up, so I might be able to have some casuals out on Combo Breaker Sunday if you want some Tag 2. In the interim, Cornflakes is up 2-0. Where is it? Hold on. There we go. Okay, the veil is up, so you don't know what happens next. Okay, once again, this is a first to 10, so we got plenty of stuff to go. In the Vega mirror, though, it can get kind of tedious because it is such a methodical spacing battle. The explosive might not happen until someone gets hit, and even then, when Vega does get hit, there aren't many ways for him to escape once he is hit and especially cornered. His reversals are almost non-existent, and most players these days easily bait his super, which is his main invincible reversal. It's easily baited. There are people saying it was safe, but no, it's just lots of spacing, and most players at this point know how to alter his spacing a bit where they can punish the super if it is blocked. That's a big punish. No, it's not. Come on, Zombie. You know better. Good news, it did make a difference. Zombie did dominate that in a convincing fashion. By the way, I'm giving money out for these things. I was thinking of a 75-25 split of $30 per set. That way it motivates more people to have these first to 10s. Uh-oh, there you go. That's the punish I want to see. Blocks the overhead, okay. Step kick. And now he gets the link he wants. Keep this sim with a post-launch. Brian has a number of really good post-launch options. That is a weaker one than what he can do, but these players are still new. They haven't finished mastering their execution just yet. Or their confirms. Good. Yeah, don't let them do it. A lot of people get hit from behind for that Tatsu. So, very smart of Cornflakes not to stand up and get hit from behind. most Ken players tend to tag cancel from the behind the back Tatsu.
Now, let's begin.
No, you're a little bit too high in the air, so all that meter's gone to waste. Hate to see it happen. See, this is where you want to start optimizing. Vega could have been downed right there. Thankfully for Cornflakes, it didn't make too much of a difference. So the easiest version of Brian's post-launch is forward, medium kick, medium punch. Let me think. Yeah, forward, medium kick, medium punch, light punch, medium punch, and then they float in the air one more time, and then do a raw mock breaker. Or you can do 2 micro walk, close medium punches, and then a crouch heavy into the flying knee. Okay, I don't see many people cancel EX mock breaker from that, so that's interesting. I guess it works like Julia's forward 4-2 in this game, which in Tekken's normally her forward 1. Alrighty. So in this situation, Ken can't do much. I guess he could have blocked that though. Ooh, he wanted to bait his DP. Boom! And now Cornflakes is up 3-0.
I hate people who can't fight seriously. One team wins.
Wonder what happened to it. I know I had some image up here. Oh well.
It's all on the line.
Hey Scrubs, congratulations on your Mavericks making the Western Conference Finals. I've already ranted about Kyrie and how much of a doofus I think he is, but something I've learned is the sports is about the luck of fools, and Kyrie definitely covers that. Anyway, jump in, but no combo. It doesn't stink when you're expecting them to block your jump and they never do, and then you get mixed up. You're trying to bait a reversal or something. That's the worst feeling. Happens to me a lot. Another jump, and this time it connects. Good. Okay, he knows. No, but because the corner it misses. I hate when it does that. All the time that happens. Why must you punish me for getting the corner? This is how I lose so many matches against Brent and Homeless. I try to do combos on fat people, and they float over my ender. So Ken must lose weight because I guess he's fat now. Ah, no! He busts out. That was a lot of damage. Chasing down, but because Vega doesn't cross up very well, no difference. Oh, he got tagged by a lot of jabs. Thankfully, it makes no difference because Ken didn't finish his food. I'm pretty sure could have DP'd after that. Anyway. Yeah, I think the fire DP would have connected. That probably would have taken down Brian. Yeah, how dare you, Vega? Because he's Vega, that's why. Ooh, there you go. Look, they're listening. I love it when people listen to me. You see how good that neutral heavy kick is with Vega? Poetry in motion. Tap, tap. More jumping medium kicks. Okay. See, most times Vega goes in with all the heavies. Not so much the mediums, but every Vega player is a little different, I suppose. Another one. Good. Okay, so I guess he likes the angle of it, which by using mediums more than he is the heavies. Another wake-up DP, and here is the other Vega. Jump in, but you got armor. You didn't finish the food. Come on, Brian. Believe in the heart of the Rekkas rather than get whiff punished. Boom, boom. Commit. Good. And the best thing about that is he got the pushback he needed to tag in his partner. It made no difference, though, because Vega is flawless and thus auraless. Alpha counter. One more. A punish. Good! Excellent work. Cornflakes is now up 4-0.
I hate people who can't fight seriously. One team wins. It's all or nothing.
Boom. Oh, yeah, that could be tense right there at the medium kick range. Because that can happen. You guys can hear me okay, right? Is the game too loud or am I too loud? Man, neither of these players lead that much. So much hesitance. But I suppose ZombieKay doesn't have to worry too much. He has a commanding life lead, and because of that, didn't have much reason to do much else other than chuck plasma until Vega fainted. Admit, my friend, you could have gotten that. Slide, whiffing right in your face, that's an easy one punish. The links, man, these players link that light like nobody else. Thank you so much, Grubs. Appreciate it. Punish. Good. Good. Swaggy. Very swaggy. Look at this Brian being furious. Jump in. And he missed. Thankfully, Brian didn't commit either. Smart. Wall bounce would have connected that range. Would not have connected that range. Gotta iron out the uhs in my speech before tournament next Saturday. So my stream with Yipes will be Saturday, not Sunday. It'll be Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Central Time. I will be commentating TMNT Cross Justice League with Fawn, and I am warming up because I do go too much like a zombie. What is in your head? I can't commentate. I hate how good their light to medium links are. It makes me feel inferior that they can do it, I can't. I remember how many players said, why'd you nerf this? It's so much harder now, and these guys do it like no problem whatsoever. Too precise. Thankfully for Cornflakes, Zombie does not believe in the heart of the cards. And the same can be said for Cornflakes' Zombie. Punish. Blocking cross-ups was good. Good job blocking the standing low. Not so good not blocking that. 5-0 Cornflakes.
I hate people who can't fight seriously. One team wins.
I'm gonna turn the volume down. Like, even though it doesn't sound too loud to you guys, in my room, it's blasting to a point that neighbors might complain. And maybe it's making me scream a little bit more than I should otherwise.
Are you ready?
Okay, we're back. We're going back to our set in session. Cornflakes is up 5-0 on ZombieKayneWest. Cornflakes is in blue, in the very sick white-haired, blue-skin, gold color, while Zombie is in the red and black. Appropriate being it is May 19th. Shoutouts to Kane, no shout-outs to his goofy political stances and the fact he is anti-mask, even though he spent most of his career and made his best money while wearing a mask. The irony does not end with Mr. Glenn Jacobs, the mayor of Knoxville. You see how good that neutral jump heavy kick is? What an attack. Jumping in, good. There's the link. Now they're committing. You saw that Cornflakes delayed just a bit so that would juggle. Boom, boom. Oh my god, the damage, and because of the, oh goodness gracious. The fact that whiffed is so unfair. That means Vega's fat too. Look at all of these lard boys on the stage. Vega, Ken, everybody whose hurt boxes are too large for them to be juggled properly in the corner. So I tried using the word fat in my one of my clips, and apparently it set off insensitive language warning, which is bizarre to me. I feel like fat, even though it's a kind of a generic, broad term, is not nearly as derogatory for someone who is obese than many other terms I could use. Cornflakes is up 6-0. Cornflakes are good for you. You should eat them if you don't want to be fat. Come on. There we go. The scoreboard would not change. I apologize for that. Again, the medium kicks. They really love jumping with medium kicks. I don't think it has a lower hitbox than Jump Heavy Punch. Maybe because Jump Heavy Punch has such a low hitbox, it's too predictable to block otherwise. So they use the medium kick to throw off their spacing. I do like the spacing on that stand light kick, though. I know Spicy Steve loves that move. He was singing all about it when he won CEO a few years ago, and that's a good reason why. Look at that. Look at the space on that, and the fact it links. Again with the jump medium kicks. Vega's new favorite button in the air. You got schmixed, buddy. Were you expecting a throw? Fun fact, if you tag cancel that into light rolling, Ken will still have time to combo off of it. Rob Zombie versus Korn. That sounds like Disturbed in Korn, though. But I digress. Right now, Ken is looking to dig the ditches and burn through the witches and slam Vega in the back of his Dragula, where he'll be dumped off into a ditch somewhere, of which that was dug on his way to this battle, which he rode to in his Dragula. See, I've been on a big, well, let me finish this match first. It's probably about to get tense. It might be 7-0 soon. They'll tell you a story about Korn and Rob Zombie and the relevance of it is to my life the last few days. No, so you should respect Brian at that range because he does have a 3-frame normal, which he used to great devastation here. Cornflakes is up 7-0. Okay. I have been playing a lot of Hi-Fi Rush, and the final boss theme is 9 Inch Nails. So when I think about music from the Rob Zombie and Korn era, 9 Inch Nails typically comes up too, because they had a lot of bangers on the radio as well. So the fact that Hi-Fi Rush has my second favorite 9 Inch Nails of all time as a boss theme, and it remixed to make it sound more like a Metal Gear Rising type theme, I'm really digging that song more than maybe I did the first time around, even though it's my second favorite 9 Inch Nails song. Wish is my favorite 9 Inch Nails song, but Perfect Drug, which is, again, the final boss theme of Hi-Fi Rush, is far behind. And that game made that song even better by remixing it to sound more like a Metal Gear Rising type tune. 5 stars. So, of course, Microsoft shut it down because the game was too sick to just let survive. Microsoft loves to reward success with crushing unemployment. Yeah, I finished my first playthrough of it a couple days ago. That final boss fight is spectacular. And what helped make it spectacular was the fact it did use Perfect Drug as the final boss. They also had my favorite Prodigy tune, Invaders Must Die, as the cafeteria fight. Speaking of cafeterias, Brian is feasting, but he loves leaving food on the table, like he is fighting Chai in the cafeteria, and his tray is just lying on the floor there because he dropped that combo. Drop combos tend to attract ants, so be sure to vacuum once you drop your combos. Thankfully for Brian, or unluckily for him, Vega has plenty of ways to sweep the floor, especially with that slide. Or a crouch medium kick in Ken's case. Both Ken and Vega come from a life of wealth and taste, so they want to be sure that their living space is clean. Good. Okay. Let that burn! Did you do that? Against Vega at that range? What were you thinking? Maybe he wanted to get some tag cancel going, and he didn't buffer it properly. Anyway. Man, things are going so well. I saw him do a pretty neat block string, and then that happened. Cornflakes dropping all kinds of stuff on the floor right now. Come on, you could have neutral jump heavy kicked in there. I mean, I get trying to get out of the corner, but you could have baited him to jump at you in a way where you could have easily got that float state you wanted. Yeah, they taste nothing but cornflakes, and cornflakes can be a pretty bland cereal most of the time. There's a reason why I don't see cornflakes commercials on much anymore. It's just not a very good cereal. I think Chex Mix kind of surpassed cornflakes as the healthy man cereal, to be honest. Chex Mix is not only good for you, but it tastes better.
What a waste.
Cornflakes, Raisin Bran, they're both good for you, but my god, do they taste bland. Chex Mix all the way in that situation. Even like the wheat Chex Mix tastes better than cornflakes and Raisin Bran. Anyway, right now Cornflakes is feasting on zombies' infected flesh as a breakfast treat. Being down 7-0 is tough, but I'm also a Suns fan. Being down deficits, or even being up at deficits and then watching me get on the wrong end of one is something I'm very well accustomed to. Oh yeah, frosted wheats? Yes. The frosted mini wheats are fantastic. No argument there. Bam! Brian decides to make all kinds of nasty crumbs befitting of a player named after a cereal as Cornflakes goes up 8-0. See, that's the hard part about commentating first to 10s most of the time. It's one thing if you commentate a first to 2 or a first to 3, but in a first to 10, a lot of times you can... maybe if I wasn't a player as well, especially one player as accomplished as me, that's not even me being braggadocious. It's just a matter of fact, I've played this game as long as I've commentated it. It can get a little bit tedious to commentate what I feel like is the same set over and over. Or the same match over and over, longer than maybe it should, like it wears out its welcome. Especially when both players play the same characters and there's a situation where it's a long streak like this. I think Zombie needs to get on the board, like, really soon. Not just the fact that he lose the next 2 games, but also the fact that commentating 10-0s are really no fun. Did you know you can tag cancel off that sweep right there? He almost got it. You saw he wanted to, he just missed the timing of it, so he didn't catch Ken before he fell out of hit stun. I should also note, if you're playing Vega, you can use that second hit of that boost, the close heavy punch, to confirm because it's a two-hitting move. It does more damage, gives more time to figure out what happens next. I can tag cancel the second hit if it was blocked. The benefit of having a two-hitting move and a boost combo. Good block, and good job not swinging after it was blocked. Because that is safe for Brian. You want to respect that move as well because it's also, I think, a free-frame move. Good punish right there. Good awareness from Cornflakes to know that was going to be his best option to punish at that range. Then heavy punch into target combo. Cornflakes is one game away from taking this first to 10 in a sweep. Again, as a Suns fan, I am no stranger to sweeps. I'm also no stranger to blowing leads. So hopefully Cornflakes does not get too cozy. Come on, Zombie. Make this interesting. Let's see what you got. Like, I gave you a lot of feedback during the last Pandora's Mayhem you were in. I think what Zombie really needs is... his team's not even the problem. Like, yeah, Vega Ken isn't the most orthodox team you could have, but there are traces of synergy in it where if you stuck with it, I wouldn't be too remiss. You just need to understand Vega has some tools that make him a problem that you can use more. It's good that you are trying to not be predictable with jump heavy punch as a jump in, but maybe try to use a little bit more. Because now that your opponent has gotten you, especially this long set, good punish right there, but you have to commit to it. That's probably the biggest thing I can say. You're Vega, you can afford to commit to those boost combos more than most, especially you just did like light into medium kick. Close medium kick as a boost is pretty gosh darn safe compared to other LM boosts in this game. I remember doing the frame data, it was surprisingly safe. Good. Very deep with that light fisherman upper. Trade, but no benefit off of it. There you go. Cornflakes knows. Ken busting out. And that was enough. Good round from Zombie.
What will happen next?
I was just trying to wag my finger at Zombie, and now Zombie is making me look foolish because he takes a dominating round again. Okay. I like the swaying here. That means he's pressuring Cornflakes to swing at him. No, now he's using the jump medium kick and throwing off his timing. Look at that spacing. Okay, maybe I'm starting to see the benefit of medium kick more in that situation. It does have a longer range, at least on a horizontal area, than jump heavy punch. Jump heavy punch is more of like a straight down type of jumping. Ooh, nah, you know better, Cornflakes. Whoop, bop, badoo. Get ready to bounce, my friend. Okay, he did not whiff in the corner, thankfully. Very smart. He knew the Ore was coming. Shoryuken. I make flamey Shoryuken. That lingered a long time. Clap. Mac breaker in the face. The classic. Trading with the DP and converting. There you go. Zombie? That's what I want to see. Take advantage of the system. Another go in the air. Okay, I think Zombie's got this. Yeah, no choice there. Flame it out. Flame it out. Don't be afraid. You got it. You got it. Good job. Zombie finally on the board. It is now only 9-1 Cornflakes. Come on, Zombie. Let's run it back. Like Chris Paul Game 7 against the Mavericks a couple years ago. Chris Paul nails a 3 to cut the deficit to 42. Goodness gracious. Was that the meme, Scrubs? It was 42, right? It was some insane number. I didn't watch that game because I knew it was going to happen after that Game 6. Yeah. Yeah, Phantom. Like you, I'm kind of salty about how things end. Yeah, I knew this wasn't the year, but at the same time, I did expect a little bit more fight. Like maybe we get dusted by the Nuggets again or something. Getting swept by the Wolves of all teams was no fun. Anyway, that's up to Ishbia to decide. You can tell that New Suns owner was not happy with how that series ended. So he may have been clearly high when he was ranting and raving like he was on ESPN that week. But I guarantee you he's going to cause some heads this summer, and he's going to make sure it doesn't happen again. This past season was just about building continuity and seeing what had to be done this summer to fill in the blanks. And now they know. And speaking of getting blown out in the playoffs and filling in the blanks, Cornflakes just gentleman blanked Zombie right there. And now Cornflakes is on set point. Set point, not even tournament point, it's set point. I've said tournament point so many times that I haven't run a first attendant forever. Again, this is a warm-up for me and Combo Breaker, as I will be on Yipes' stream commentating Team and T-Cross Justice League Turbo, Top 4, 6:30 p.m. Central Time. So I want to get my brain warmed up for that. I've spent all day watching Sandland on Disney+. Rest in peace, Toriyama. Okay, man. I guess I need to reevaluate Vega's jump medium kick. Both these players got a lot of mileage off of it. This should do it. Or not. Commentator's curse. Is it going to kill? The answer is no. Can't believe I got that wrong. I'm sorry, Sage M, for getting that wrong. Mop Breaker to the nose completes the set, and Cornflakes emerge victorious over ZombieKayneWest 10-1.